Yeah, this is like my third time recording this video. I forgot to put it on the camera. Um, Listen, it's been a long while since I made a video. I've not only been busy, but I've been struggling with a few things, guys. People, a lot of people in my actual life, they tell me, "Oh my God, Brett, you're so disciplined, Brett." All these things. I was like, you, you know, there are battles that we don't tell everyone, and that's how it's supposed to be. But guys, sometimes you feel some of those battles, and that's the hardest part. You understand? That's the hardest part, to feel and to be constantly humbled by, the things that you just think, wow, I overcame this, I conquered this. And it comes right back out of the blue from nowhere. And but um just to segue that into my actual point for this video, you shouldn't let your failures and the mistakes that you made own you or conquer you. And like I'm sure people have heard this countless times, but no, it's impossibly hard not to fall into self pity and not to give in to your failure. It's impossibly hard. In fact, one of the hardest things I think somebody could do is to literally be in folly, be in the midst of the mistakes, and to give themselves grace. To, you know what, this happened, I'm gonna move forward though. To take that first step to get the ball rolling, and that's impossibly hard. Because you built up this entire framework of the world, of your sense of self around who you are. You probably say say I have a it's really personal. So for a big thing with me, I don't drink any alcohol at all, right? This didn't happen, but say they had a time where I went out, and I told myself, I'll take a drink, got drunk, come back home, I hate it. I hate myself after, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. You fall into this and say, why I already drunk, I guess it doesn't make sense, I might as well stop back to drink. That's dumb. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I, it's dumb, but it's hard not to feel that way, I think that's a natural inclination, because you had this whole ego thing going on where you believe that you were a certain person with certain standards, and then those standards fell out the window when you were tested. And that could be with anything. I could be porn, we have a lot of guys, it's the most disgusting thing. The most disgusting thing is porn. I'm telling you, it corrupts you. It turns you into not even a boy, but like a filth. That creepy guy in bars and in clubs. That creepy guy that creepy uncle at the wedding. Yeah, that's what it's turning you into. It makes you comfortable being a degenerate little shit. Right? Right, that's what you're doing. You look like a loser. And but it's hard, because it's pleasurable. You tell yourself, whoa. You tell yourself, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again, And then you keep people, they intentionally just try to humble themselves just to embarrass themselves. I don't know. It's just something that, the psychologists know what I'm talking about. The psychiatrists and the mental people, they know what I'm talking about. And listen, when that happens, when you feel like that, just forget it. To be honest, don't forget it, but just move on. Don't let yourself fall into any kind of trap of continuous cycle. Just move on. Right? Yeah, we have a thing in boxing where you're tired. Maybe you're between rounds, you're breathing heavy, You know, you're feeling it, your heart's racing. Sometimes, even in running, sometimes the worst thing you can do is sit down. You know, sometimes sitting down it makes it worse. Sitting down and accepting that you're tired, that's worse. And you know, I'm gonna stand for a little bit, catch my breath. You know, let it come on me naturally. You know, keep that blood flowing. Nah, you can't sit down, especially when you want to. I had a microphone though. Damn.